bully me like this. I just leave all of now.
You return it. You
I see tall, fine men arguing. That's sexy to me.
Behold 5G.
And there's a lot I wanted to do with that outfit that you wore.
Just my outfit.
Yeah, but the energy was...
So Neo is going to give you the 2 eggs. You see what I mean? You see the phone there? Don't go straight on the table.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing? It's Fun Pop with Lillian. So this techno tax actually took a very long time. That by the time the housemates were done, it was already midnight. Meanwhile, Angel and Summer were in the garden having a heart-to-heart talk. And Angel said that she has been wondering on who and who, like those that have been voting for her. And Summer was like, of course, your archangels. And she said, she knows, but then, this second time, you really can't tell. She has been wondering why they voted for her, and all that. And Summer now told her, you're likable. You are a straight talker. You're an honest person. People like vocal people. Then Angel said, then why is doing home? And someone said, I don't think doing is that likable, but you're very likable. And I'm like, hey, wahala. Someone said doing is quite outspoken, but then not in that way. And I'm like, can they just allow doing to rest now? Maybe she don't go home. Allow this girl to breathe now. Anyways, after that, Neo came in to call them so they could go start prepare for their wager task presentation. And Angel says she doesn't have interest in sports, that she already told Big Brother that this week she would just be body presence and all that, but she won't be contributing as she doesn't like sports. She doesn't have interest in it. And even someone was asking her, how about this, how about basketball, how about blah blah, but she just said no. That the only time she even watches basketball is just to see sexy men and all that and admire them, nothing much. Few minutes later, and Big Brother called them in to announce winners of the Techno task. And Big Brother said for this particular category, the participants were expected to take 10 pictures, do a product detailing, shopping vlog and all that. And he said that the team that was able to do all requirements is Team Phantom V Fold 5G. And honestly, Alex did a perfect job with her team. She just proved that, the whole film school thing, like, even when she was detailing for the phone, she made mention of how, as a vlogger, you need this phone, the camera quality, you can zoom someone in Teju show from Lekki. She said things that brand would love to hear about their product. Congratulations to Angel, Omashola, and Alex. And Techno has announced that this team won an amount of 2 million naira. Kudos to them. Back to the house, and Cross called on the housemates so they can move straight to their wager rehearsal. But the first call, they were giving excuse. Alex wasn't present, and Whitemoney was like, Alex is inside celebrating her win. Pere wasn't there. They said Pere was having some issues with his tummy, so he's in the loo. Which after later on, Big Brother even called him to go to come meet him in the diary room. Pere has been acting all calm, moody, and all that. Whitemoney even complained about Pere's energy during their techno task. He said he had like ideas, creative ideas, things they could do, but then the energy was so low. And Sissy was like, I thought I was the only one that noticed it too. That, when you say do this, do that, they couldn't just hide it. It was even showing in the camera. Their face could tell that the energy, the vibe in this group is low. Whitemoney said he tried every possible way, but then, he can't just do it alone now. And Sissy said, yes, that even you people bullied me, that she had only just 2 pictures in all that they snapped for the task. Sissy suggested Big Brother stop the whole lucky dip of a thing. She said so far it hasn't been favoring her. She always find herself in a group that at the end of the day they won't win or they will be close to winning. I'm like, but how will you people get to be in a group without people feeling in a certain way? She said, in fact, the whole house as the whole is tiring. Let the game just do and finish. That can you imagine that she's beginning to slim down her tummy? She's beginning to lose. She said something about her waist, a bit tummy. She had even decided to be taking milk so she can add up and still look good in her dresses. But you don't even see Sissy slimming down. Like, her body has just been great. Anyway, now she will wear the shoe, no wear it dey pain am. And Alex as well, said she has dropped some weight as well. Maybe she would join in the milk drinking thing. Being that Sissy was eating bread with spray at that moment, Alex was even like, oh, in fact, pass me the bread. Let me go toast some and take beverage as well. And although she was complaining on how, start toasting bread, and Messi and Whitemoney started making jest of her, that you're lazy, ordinary to toast bread. Why are you complaining? You don't want to do anything. What's there? Just put the bread on the toaster, and then few minutes you're done. Alex still went to the kitchen to take beverage and even ended up putting the bread in the wrong toaster. And she was now calling on Messi or Whitemoney to come help her out. Alex is such a funny dude. Imagine she was even telling Cross that on a very good day, the ladies in the house will wear black to strike. They will just strike on why you picked all the guys as your BFF without any lady among them. Now, in fact, they will wear jalabia, black jalabia, and say they're on strike today. Why would you pick guys as your BFF with no girl in? The housemates finally gathered and they started discussing on ways to go about their wager. They later agreed on games they will be playing, and rehearsal kicked off immediately. And I must give it to Whitemoney and Sholzy. They've been of a great help to the current HOH. His BFF are trying as well, but then Whitemoney, Sholzy, they're playing great roles, and the rest of the housemates have been responding positively. Although they will drag their feet before they will finally answer the HOH, but they're trying. So for the first game, they said that they will be having the egg race. But then the twist in this is that they said it will be like a relay race where you have to move fast with your egg, come back, and give the next person on your team. And then they started deliberating on how the game would be. Is it that when your egg falls, you're out of the game, or do you have to pick up your egg again and continue as long as who arrived first, which team was able to come first at the end of the relay race? And then they started deliberating, that if the egg now fall, will you now use your hand or will you use the spoon? Some people say it's not hygienic to use the spoon and pick again. And Omashola reminded them that when they will be moving to the arena, they won't be using this kitchen spoon. They will definitely use plastic spoon. So one can actually pick the egg with spoon, But for rehearsal, they decided to go with their hands since it's not hygienic to pick with the spoon, being that you're picking from the floor that everybody is, matching. And then Nita said once your egg drops, you're out of the game. Until they now started rehearsing, and I saw that it's not easy. It's not easy because their egg started falling as many times as possible. So they now concluded, okay, for this part, whichever team was able to come back fast become winners.
My breast no dey good. I start drinking milk. Next thing for the
For us, for the run now, for the game, when you reach your team to play.
The next game they selected was the 1Z. But then, being that 1Z wear is not available, they decided to tie each other's leg in order to rehearse ahead of when Big Brother now provide them with material. They will now rehearse with the 1Z itself. But this game, I laughed, when they paired Whitemoney and Angel, and I'm like, these two people with curvy legs, what's going on? And the way they went about it, I almost fell on the floor. Like, Whitemoney couldn't even run. Angel was forcing him to run. And then here is Alex and New, like the most flexible people in the house. They moved for so fast, like they were hopping. They were literally hopping. They moved so fast and came back. I can't even wait to see how the main task itself will be, being that everything was looking funny to me. I don't know if it's because they're seeing the rehearsal part, but all the best with this their selection. And then came the rubber game. Me, I don't even understand this particular one, but they said you have to play from a distance by throwing your rubber band. If it falls on another person's rubber band, then you've eaten the rest of the rubber. I don't even know how it works, but they started rehearsing. They were even hailing Pere because Pere seems to be getting his rubber band on top of the rest of the band. They also chose another game that they said it would be I call on, whereby you have to pick a race once it starts, and when the leader says stop, anywhere you are at the spots, you have to stop, and then they will measure each feet. I don't know how it works, but then the housemates will say, they have to pick tall people with tall legs for this particular game, since it will be measured based on feet to determine the winner. Kudos to the head of house Cross and the housemates as well. I hope they win their wager this week. And to Whitemoney, Sholzy, and the rest of them that have been making efforts to see that they start rehearsing on time and that everything starts moving on smoothly. Kudos to all of them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
You say it's just one.
It's not that toaster they use, it's the other one.
You don't want the other one.